This is an Auto Sleeper Stanton, and there are a couple of very important things to mention about this. The first is that you can have this on a Peugeot chassis if you prefer, and that is called the Auto Sleeper Nuevo. Now, if you have that, it is exactly the same as far as the motorhome part goes. What's different is the front of it, the chassis, the engine, and the mechanics, basically. So you can have this exact vehicle in terms of the accommodation for a lower price if you go for the Peugeot. This one has got the 163 horsepower Mercedes engine with an automatic transmission. The other thing to say about it is it's the smallest of the coach-built motorhomes from Auto Sleeper. Now, what do we mean by coach-built? Well, if you look at this one next to us, this is a conversion on a van. So what they've done is taken a standard van, put the windows in, and then fitted it out as a motorhome. What they do with the coach-built models is they start off with a chassis, so it is just the cab and then the chassis, and they build all of this as a bespoke thing. So of course you get less compromise with this because it's set up much more for accommodation. Now we'll have a look around the outside first of all. There's a couple of things to point out here. These, for example, you've got your water filler and your gas here, your LPG filler on the side. The LPG is to run your heating system and your cooker and your hot water. You can run a couple of those things off of the 240 volt as well. This one's quite interesting. It's a TV point. So you can plug into satellite TV if you're in a campsite that has it, or you have your own standalone dish. This one is a water inlet, and that one there is your 240 volt power. And then finally, this is the door that accesses the cassette for the toilet. Let's come right round to the back. These are pre-drilled for a bike rack, so that's what these fellas here are for. So it's very easy to add a bike rack if you want to. You've got a reversing camera up there as well. That's that little black dot in the centre of that grey part. And we come right round here, and on this side you've got storage areas. This storage area here is actually into some storage that's underneath the seat inside the vehicle, so it's another way into that area. This is completely standalone storage, so it's for things like cables or Wellington boots and stuff that you don't want to have inside the vehicle at all. And finally on this side, that is an LPG outlet. That is for plugging a barbecue into, and you've also got a power socket on the outside as well. So if you lift that one there up, you'll see it's a 3-pin socket. So let's have a look inside and I'll give you a walk around. The step is powered, that's already out as you can see. And then as we go on in, the kitchen is right at the very back. So we've got the 4-burner hob here. You've got the oven and grill underneath, the sink of course. And then these are access and storage areas. Cutlery drawer there, for example. Like so. There's an extractor fan on this one as well. And you've got more storage then up in places like this. Control systems are up here, so that's the heating control. And that one there is a touch screen that's giving you access to things like levels for your fresh and waste level, for your water that is. Pumps are driven from here as well. Oh, let's turn that one back off quick. There we go. Also battery voltages and so on. So that's all controlled from that touch screen. What else can I show you here? Microwave is here. There's a fridge underneath, and then this is storage along here. You can see there's a plate rack in there. One thing that you do get with a Mercedes chassis, which you don't get with a Peugeot, is you get Habitat air conditioning. That's up here. So there's air conditioning normally from the cab when you're driving, but that's when you're stopped. You can air condition this whole back area. And also at the back end then is the toilet. So that's in here. Now, considering this is quite a small motorhome, what is interesting is you can see there's a shower at the back. You can pull this across like that, and then there's a screen that comes across here. You can see it over on that side, and that means you can separate that right off. So that works very well. Ahead of that then is a big hanging locker. You've also got the table in there. You can see that's up against the wall, and there's a smaller table on that side. So if you don't want the big dining table, you can use that one instead. And then more bits of storage underneath. And then for sleeping, well, you've got this seating area here, as you can see. So the table would sit in the centre if you were dining, of course. And then these pull across, so there's frameworks underneath. I'll pull that one just there. You can see how that slides out. Exactly the same on the other side. And then these pull across and make a big double bed that runs acrossways. So it's a really great motorhome for two people, because you've got your sleeping, you've got your seating area, and then obviously for driving you've got the two seats there as well. There's more storage up above, like so, and you've got some pretty decent skylights in here as well. There's one up above us here, you can see another one up there at the front, and these all open, and they have blinds that put across like this. Exactly the same, incidentally, on these side windows, because these lift up like so. Of course, these windows are open, and you can also have a fly screen that drops down over there as well, so you can get ventilation but without the bugs coming in. And as we come right to the front, this is where you drive, and being the Mercedes chassis, you get the nice Mercedes steering wheel with all the touch buttons on, and a nice dashboard. This is particularly well finished in here. I love these little heater controls, for example, in the centre, look very, very nice. So it is very much a quality item. That there, incidentally, that is the screen for the reversing camera. That's what that's doing up there. Let's turn right round, get a proper look at that one. For a compact vehicle, I think that works really well. Very nice indeed. Carbon monoxide monitor and alarm. That's just up on the wall just there. Very good indeed. Let's come back out of here. And I will power that step away because we didn't see that in action. There we go. Close that one up. And there she is, Auto Sleeper Stanton. Hope you enjoyed that tour. Huge thanks to Nick Whale Motorhomes, who've organised this tour for me. And huge thanks to you guys for watching. We'll catch you on another one very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.